Hi Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your April 16th to the 30th, 2019. That's 2019 reading for you today on finance and career. Now, I ask that you guys give this video a thumbs up. Also, make sure that you subscribe to my channel. This is the way you let YouTube know that you're appreciating the content that I'm putting up. And I want to thank each and every one of you, whether you are new or old to this channel, for all your support. I wouldn't be here without you. So thank you guys so very much. You guys are absolutely amazing, and I appreciate you all so much. If you would like to book a private reading with me or donate to my channel, all that information is going to be pinned to the top of the comment box below. So let's see, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, and Ascendant is also rising sign, what April 16th to the 30th, 2019 finance and career has in store for you. And that's 2019, April 16th to the 30th, Scorpio, finance and career. April 16th to the 30th, Scorpio, finance and career. April 16th to the 30th, Scorpio, finance and career. April 16th to the 30th, Scorpio, finance and career. April 16th to the 30th, Scorpio, finance and career. April 16th to the 30th, Scorpio, finance and career. April 16th to the 30th, Scorpio, finance and career. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. April 16th to the 30th, Scorpio, finance and career. April 16th to the 30th, Scorpio, finance and career. April 16th to the 30th, Scorpio, finance and career. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Fantastic. That is where I am going to stop. I love it. Oh my gosh. The Empress right at the center. You're going to have a productive time of it. Right at the heart. You're seeing things differently. Patience. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with what you're trying to achieve. You're going to want to get there a lot more quickly than you are. All right? Okay, those are stuck. I love that. The Ten of Cups, prosperity, abundance. You're going to be doubting yourself. The Eight of Swords. You're going to be doubting yourself. Don't do that to yourself. Love comes in. Love moves you forward. And then you move towards the prosperity that you want, the abundance that you want, where it is that you desire to be. Now, this is also an earth sign energy, a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn. But because we're doing finance and career, I want to see wands. I want to see pentacles. And then we have the Hermit. He's holding a wand in his hand. It's also an earth sign energy. So there's something here that's happening with a Virgo. Now, it doesn't have to be, okay, I say it's happening with the Virgo, and then I'm going to tell you that it doesn't have to be a Virgo. So for those of you who don't know any Virgos and who are sitting there and saying, no, it's not, okay. There is a sense of having to turn inward because there are people who are going to knock you off your game. They're just going to kind of make you doubt the way that you're heading, what you're doing, and make you doubt the prosperity that you are embracing to move forward in the direction that you want to. Now, for some of you, this can be a past betrayal that's coming in that's really kind of mucking up the waters. But this is also saying here that there's just somebody that you should not trust. And it has to do, because it's right here with this Virgo energy, it's right here in this line with this earth sign energy. It has to do with an earth sign, or it has to do with money, right? So there's somebody here who's going to try and get the best out of you. They're going to try and cheat you some way. They're going to try and cheat you some way, and they're going to make it sound like they're doing you a favor, which is usually what cheats do. All right, so let's see here. April 16th to the 30th, 2019, 2019, Scorpio, finance and career. April 16th to the 30th, Scorpio, finance and career. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Right here, this one. Rejuvenation, I love it. April 16th to the 30th, Scorpio, finance and career. Goodness. Okay, so this one right here. Transformation. Rejuvenation brings transformation. You are moving forward. You're claiming your power, you're claiming your truth, and you're going for it, Scorpio. That's it. April 16th to the 30th, Scorpio, finance and career. April 16th to the 30th, Scorpio, finance and career. April 16th to the 30th, Scorpio, finance and career. This one here. Prosperity, I love it. April 16th to the 30th, Scorpio, finance and career. This one here. Enthusiasm. You are embracing it. You absolutely are. And you're showing your power. You're showing your worth. All right, give me a moment here. So what I have with prosperity and enthusiasm, I also read the colors that come to me are the chakras that need to be addressed during this time period. So what I have here with prosperity is I have orange, the orange of her dress right here, the orange of her tight, the orange of the shoe. This, for me, not for me, but this is the sacral, the second chakra. And that holds a lot of doubts, a lot of fears, a lot of negativity can be held within the second chakra, the sacral chakra. So cleansing that is going to help bring you the prosperity that you want. It can also bring up a lot of things, Scorpio, a lot of things that you have buried, that you have pushed down, that you might not be ready to look at. So know that with that cleanse is going to come up a lot of things that you might have thought you have worked past, you might have thought aren't relevant to your life anymore, but those things have been holding you back. And it can be pains from this life. And if you don't believe in past lives, then it's from your childhood. But also, for those who do, it can be also pains from past lives that are really defining matters for you now. Okay, so prosperity. Know that you deserve all things wondrous and believe that you can have them. Amen. Amen to that. I mean, believe, no matter what your religion is, believe that you can have them, believe that you can move forward, believe that you can embrace this truth, because that's what you're going after here. You have the patience, you have put in the time and the effort, you're getting this gift from the divine to move you forward to where it is that you want to be. Enthusiasm is your next one. And this here is, I'm focusing on the teal of that balloon. That's what's coming to me first. This is the throat chakra. All right, so cleansing the throat chakra is also going to make communication better. It's also going to help you communicate what you want more with yourself and with those around you. So life is always brighter when you wake up each day with the spirit of enthusiasm. Isn't that the truth? It really is. Waking up each day with that enthusiasm. Now, I'm not going to say that you wake up with enthusiasm. Well, I'm not going to say that it's not going to happen. That, you know, those days when you wake up with that enthusiasm, you think, oh my gosh, this is going to be the best day ever, and it winds up stinking. It is like the worst day. Well, that can happen. And when that does happen, because I am feeling that you're going to have these doubts and these fears, you're going to have this betrayal that happens. And it doesn't mean that somebody has to betray you, but it can be that it comes up and you're going to think, what the heck was Dane talking about? That I have to wake up each day with enthusiasm, and I did that, and now this day stinks. All right, so that will happen, but you are still not giving it your power. You're not giving it your power. You're saying, you know what? Everybody has bad days. I'm moving forward in my truth, because that's what you're doing here. Scorpio, you're staying in your lane, you're moving forward in your truth, and you are embracing rejuvenation. Rejuvenating the spirit will spark the desire to experience the greatness of life. Rejuvenation. That's what your fairy guide is. And I love fairies. I always think of angels when I think of fairies. I know they're completely different things. If you believe that fairies are around, then that is absolutely cool. But this is the fairy oracle card, and that's what the fairies are saying here. It's rejuvenation of spirit that's moving you forward. And then you have transformation. The process of self-transformation will open your eyes to the timeless truth of yourself. You're transforming. And that's what we have here with the Hangman. You are transforming yourself. You're seeing things differently. You're looking at the world differently. And it's going to bring up a lot of things where you think, I can't do that. You know, I couldn't do that before. I can't do that now. I have to stay back. I have to stay quiet. I have to stay small. For some of you, Scorpios, you've been wanting to stay small. Now, for you, Scorpio, when you stay small, a small Scorpio is the most poisonous, deadly Scorpio out there. Okay, the bigger the Scorpio is, the less of a threat it is. So wanting to stay small does not diminish your power at all. Some of you Scorpios aren't going to be kind of look at me, firework life. All right, you're going to stay quiet, but you're staying in your power. And you are embracing that power completely. When it comes to your finances, when it comes to your career, people might overlook you at times because there is that tendency to want to have these doubts and the fear and want to stay under the radar, right? But you're a force to be reckoned with. That's just your truth. Now we have the Empress here. The Empress, I love her. Now, you probably know the story of Rhiannon. I say it all the time, is that, you know, she was a fairy princess. She married a mortal king. She got cast down. Everything was terrible. lost all her money, all her everything, all her status, was made to live like a pauper outside of the palace gates, telling everybody this horrible thing that she was supposed to have done. She was supposed to have eaten her child, and she didn't do it. She was wrongly accused. She was accused because the nursemaids around her didn't want to be sentenced to death because they let a royal child die. So they said, we'll blame her. They smeared her with blood. She had just finished giving birth, and she got cast down. And then that child is found, that child is raised, the child grows up to be the spitting image of his father and grows much faster than normal boys do. So he was sent to the kingdom, to his kingdom, to meet his father, and he looked so much like him, nobody could deny it. And she was reinstated to her throne, to being the queen that she was supposed to be. Now, I'm saying this because for some of you Scorpios, you have been through that downtrodden time. That time of thinking, I will never ever rise to the place that I want to be. That's why you're going through a transformation of soul and self. What the Empress is telling me to tell you is do not lose faith in yourself as you are moving forward. You have had to go through the hard times in order to see the world differently, in order to embrace your truth, in order to have your knowledge, and in order to fully understand the power that you are going to be living in. And it has been hard and it has been unfair, yes. But if you ever see the people who truly, truly make it in this world, they're not usually the people who have had the easiest time of it. So with the Empress, this is a creative time. Your creative energy is going to be on point. You're going to be able to manifest what you want. I want to say a fertility, and I don't mean this in the sense of having children. We're talking about career. We're talking about finances. I'm talking about being able to manifest your wealth, being able to manifest your passion, being able to have that passion correlate and integrate and be a part of your career, the way that you define yourself financially. You are claiming that power. And for some of you, it has been so long in coming. Now, this could be one step for some of you who are watching, one step closer to what it is that you desire. For others of you, you're going to be taking many steps, and you're going to find this change to be absolutely embracing. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether this is one step closer to your truth or whether this is, 800 steps. Everybody would love the 800 steps. But for those of you who are going slowly and embracing your truth and healing and comprehending and claiming your power, it can be a slow go. That's why you have to have patience. That's why we have the Seven of Pentacles here. You're seeing everything differently. You're crowned by the Hangman. This is looking at the world differently. In the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, this is physically seeing the world differently because he is hung upside down from a tree. Now you are seeing things differently. You're embracing your power. You're embracing what it is that you want, and you are moving forward in this truth. Right? Here it's feeling as if you're caught between two worlds. And that's how you're going to feel a lot of times for the last half of April. You're going to feel as if you're caught between two worlds, as if you don't know how to move forward. You're going to be questioning a lot of things. Don't be too much in your own head. This is what you're being warned against. Being too much in your own head and not embracing the creative power, not embracing the fact that the Empress, for me, also represents all four of the Queen cards. The Queen of Cups, knowing what you love, your passion, your beauty. The Queen of Swords, knowing your mind and taking nobody's bull. The Queen of Pentacles, prosperity, wisdom, love. And the Queen of Wands, creating your destiny, change, new beginnings, prosperity, joy. That's what you're embracing here. Be patient. You've planted the seeds. You're going to be watching them grow. And now there's going to be a bit of frustration because you're slowly and steadily moving towards what it is that you desire. But it's not as quickly as you would want it to be, Scorpio. So be gentle with yourself and know that the prosperity that you want is coming, is going to lead you forward, because we have here the Ten of Cups. This is also telling me that this would be a great time if you've ever wanted to start a home business, yes, and start a project that brings you tremendous amount of joy, that gets your creative juices going. It doesn't have to be anything that makes you money. All right, and I know that's funny to say with a finance and career reading. It doesn't have to be anything that makes you money, but it is going to bring blessings into your home. You're having here blessings come into your home that have to do with money, that have to do with finances, that have to do with success. Now, am I saying that all of a sudden you're going to win the lottery and all your worries are going to be over? No. I am saying here that as you slowly and steadily work towards what it is that you want, you're going to see that God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, with the Ace of Pentacles, and I know I'm jumping ahead here, with the Ace of Pentacles, starts bringing you closer to the prosperity, the wealth, and the abundance that you desire. You have here blessings coming in to your home. So if you've wanted to start a home business, if you've wanted to, do something with your family, with people who you feel are like family to you, with close friends, with people that you really enjoy, do so now. The last half of April is going to be absolutely great for doing that. It's also going to be great for if you have a business or if you're running a group of people. It's going to be also a great time for building camaraderie, building, closeness, making people closer to each other during this time period. There's also a sense of the masculine and the feminine, the quote-unquote masculine and feminine, whatever you identify as, coming together and bringing you harmony within yourself. This is a sense of peace when I see the Ten of Cups. This is a sense of peace moving you forward to where it is that you want to be, to where it is that you need to be within yourself, within your soul. Doubts and fears. You're going to be too much in your own head at times. You're going to be seeing things differently. You're going to feel caught between two worlds, and you're going to be doubting whether you can move forward in this truth. The absolute answer to this question is yes, you can. You can move forward in your truth. This is not seeing things fully. That's why you have the blindfold on. Know and see within your soul what it is that you want. Yes, there's chaos here, and that chaos feels as if emotions are running too high, as if, you're going to make the wrong decision, as if everything's going to be falling apart. That's not the case. All right, Scorpio? You can have your emotions, and you are a very emotional sign, even though you tend to hide it. All right? You go off your instincts, and you go off of what's true for you. So here, you're going to be doubting yourself. You're going to be doubting, can I move forward? Can I embrace what it is that I desire? Do I know what it is that I love? The answer is yes, you do. You're starting to see things differently because your creative juices are flowing in such a way that this is a time to seize what it is that you want truly and absolutely. This isn't a time to sit back and kind of be rather nonchalant or lackadaisical or, not care about the way that you're moving forward. This here, the Two of Cups, this is healing, beautiful love. This is, again, you see how these two people are intertwined with each other, holding on to each other. Love, joy, happiness. This is what I'm seeing here. There's a sense of love that moves you forward in your career, a sense of love that brings you blessings, a sense of love that brings you that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. You have to follow your heart. If you've been feeling in your heart one way and you've been shoving it down and saying, no, you have to do this, you have to do this, you have to do this. I'm not telling you to quit your job. I'm not telling you to, cash out all your savings and go do something wild. I am telling you to start to listen to that voice inside of you, because once you are in alignment with your soul, once you are doing what it is that you need to do for yourself, you're going to see the joy, the prosperity, and you're going to see that you have more enthusiasm to rejuvenate and transform yourself to the person that you want to be. Not the person that you are right now, all right? Because there's a sense here of being overwhelmed, of thinking, can I do this? Am I moving forward in the right direction? Do I know where I stand? The answer is, yes, you do. Now you have this earth sign energy. This earth sign energy is slowly and steadily moving you forward towards the prosperity that you want. It's not as quickly as you would desire it, because the Knight of Pentacles is slowly and steadily moving forward. It's not all at once. It's not slaying dragons and, absolute success instantaneously. This is thinking things through, planning things out. We also have the Dark Horse here. So the Dark Horse is kind of a gamble being made, or, coming out of left field, and you're seeing the success happen. So you might feel very much so that you are not the person that people would bet on if they're going to say, oh, who's most likely to succeed? How people vote on that in high school, who's most likely to succeed? Scorpio, a lot of you would say it wasn't going to be me. And that is completely wrong. You may not be where you want to be at this exact moment, but you are slowly and steadily moving forward towards the prosperity that you want. Do not negate yourself. Do not doubt yourself. Do not write yourself off as somebody who isn't worth it, because you're going to have that tendency to want to do that, to feel betrayed, to feel trapped, and to think, you know what, this is all very nice, Dane, but it's not going to happen. You're going to turn inward, you're going to retreat, and you're going to be done. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself, because that is going to stop you from embracing this beautiful creativity that leads to abundance, to having this prosperity that brings you to where it is that you want to be. You have love here. Love is moving you forward. Love for yourself, embracing healing, embracing passion, right? To enhance your creativity. That's where you're going to be powered from a place of love. It is going to grow what it is that you desire. It's going to move you forward to where it is that you want to be. It's going to help you listen to the messages from the spiritual world that are coming your way. You're going to be able to defend yourself better once you come from a place of love. I know it sounds hokey. I know it sounds like a bad song, but it's not. By embracing this love and by moving forward in your truth, you are going to find that the pains that have held you back before start to lessen and start to disappear. The fact that you feel trapped, the fact that you feel overwhelmed, is because negativity within the world tries to keep you down. Because if you're negative and you're not living towards your light, you're not living towards your truth, you can stay down and you won't know true bliss. You won't know the happiness that awaits you. And so you can be here in a place that's small instead of in a place that's big. You are moving forward towards your success. Embrace it. It's taking longer. I'm going to say it again. It's taking longer than you wanted. But you have patience. You've planted that seed. And now your prosperity is growing. Right? You're seeing things differently. And because you're seeing things differently, the seeds that you have planted, you're starting to see, oh my gosh, that's what I was waiting for. Now again, it doesn't have to be big. Everybody wants a firework life. One great thing after another after another. You get a car and you get a car and now everybody's Oprah. It's not that. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with Oprah. Everybody would love to be her. But there is a sense here of needing to embrace your patience, needing to embrace how you're moving forward, needing to embrace you, your talents, your gifts, the fact that you've been nourishing them and now it's time to start to use them. Even if you've been using them all the time and you're saying, Dane, I use my gifts every single day, then now is the time where they are more heightened. Now is the time where that creativity flows. Turn inward. Also, I'm going to tell you, beware of this Virgo energy right here. This person who is, very much you have to do it this way, very much, pulls back a little bit from you. There's something here. As you light your way, as you embrace your truth, as you're shedding an old skin, you're going to have somebody here, and this is how I read the Three of Cups always, that you're going to have somebody here who's going to say that they celebrate you, who's going to say that they're on your side, and they're just not going to be. They're just not going to be. And that's okay. That's okay. Because, again, you're a Scorpio. You're good at handling betrayal. And I know that sounds funny, but you are. You are hurt by it, you're angered by it, and then you kind of cut that person out and you move forward. And that is something that's astoundingly admirable about your sign. You turn inward. Just be aware of a Virgo. Also be aware of the Virgo time frame, August 23rd to September 22nd. I know you're probably thinking this is the end of April reading. What the heck are you talking about August to September for? But watch out, August 23rd to September 22nd. Right now there's going to be a betrayal that happens as you are moving forward, as you are embracing your prosperity, as you're getting to where it is that you want to be. Passion is lighting your way. You're shedding a skin. You've been through a lot. See those purple robes? Those always make me think of the purple robes of the magician and how clean and beautiful and crisp and well embroidered those robes are. And now here they're worn, they're tattered. They've had to get him through because the magician is card number 1. The hermit is card number 9. Now you're starting to turn inward. Now you're starting to embrace what it is that you truly want. You're letting your passion guide your eyes, your passion guide your feet. You are shedding a skin that no longer fits you. You are transforming. You're seeing things differently. You are embracing this transformation here, and you are moving forward. While this happens, And it's going to be while you feel a bit more vulnerable, a bit more, just more vulnerable, because you're going through this transformation. It's like, when snakes shed their skin and then people can come, not people, but they're more likely to attack because they're blind at that time. I believe they're blind, or they're just more vulnerable. That's what's going to happen. It's going to be that you feel a bit more on the offensive, on the attack, because you feel more vulnerable as you're transforming, as you're moving forward. So you're embracing your finances, your prosperity, you're having this well of creativity, but you feel more vulnerable, which is causing you to doubt yourself, and which is also causing people to be, well, at least for you to perceive them as being nastier. Because if you were feeling just like tip-top shape, these people would not bother you. But because you're feeling a bit more vulnerable, this person here or these people here are going to be more, they're going to get under your skin more. So just be aware of that. Just be aware of how you handle the situation. Don't let them suck away your energy, because they're going to try and take away this creativity from you, okay, to keep you small. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles. This is God's source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, handing you a gift of prosperity, of abundance, of wealth, and of something you value as much as money, and you take it. You take it because we have the Knight of Pentacles here. We have the prosperity being held in your hand and you moving forward. Now, you are moving to the next stage in your life. Either you are taking steps to get there, to get to where it is that you want to be, or you are going to cross through that gateway and embrace the next step. It's going to be different for each and every one of you because of the vulnerability that you're feeling here. It's going to be a little bit harder to embrace the way that you want to move forward exactly with the gusto that you want. So know that this is going to take a little bit of time. That's why you're being told to embrace your patience as you move forward, as you're going after what it is that you desire. Your subconscious message, the universe. I mean, how much greater can you get than that? This is the whole universe opening up to you. This is prosperity, this is success, this is victory, this is moving forward in your truth and letting nothing stop you. As you embrace this, as you embrace the universe opening up to you, you find that you aren't held back by the same limitations that held you before. And now you're seeing the way that you want to move forward. Now you're seeing what's true for your soul and yourself. And you are this person here, if you see that elemental, made of snow and made of air. There are no limitations. The victory wreath here, is of freshly fallen snow. It's of kind of a blank canvas. Think of it as, a blank sheet of paper, a blank canvas to paint on. It's new beginnings coming your way. It's the world opening up to you, and it's embracing your success. All right, Scorpio. I hope this reading has resonated with you. If you have made it all the way to the end with me, then bravo. It's been such a pleasure spending this time with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. Thank you for giving this video a thumbs up. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Take this creative energy, take this beauty, this love that is moving you forward, and absolutely embrace it, because you're going to be doing fantastic things with it. All right, Scorpio. I look forward to reading for you all really soon. Bye.